the Holy Family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. This passage raises all kind of logical questions that will challenge our human intelligence. Here is a family in crisis, a holy family in crisis. Not the word, a holy family in crisis. How can that be? And who is this child? Son of God. That is to say, Son of God in a crisis. Does that make any sense? No. How can God be in a crisis? How can holy people in a crisis? How can that make sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. As if God needs protection. God needs, to this couple, Joseph and Mary, the God needs their protection, their care. Don't you think this is not fair on this couple to put all the troubles on their shoulder? Look at the words of the repetition. Rise, take the child and his mother, go. 3 times, Joseph, rise, get up, take the child and the mother and go, go, go. Not fair. God is not fair. Put this poor couple into this kind of trouble. That's the way your mind and my mind will think. Understanding this passage will give us a lot of wisdom, peace. Understanding this passage will give us wisdom, peace of mind, and great humility. And the lesson to be silent. And the lesson to be silent when things are too much to comprehend. When the divine takes over, when the transcendent takes over, all we can do is silence. Put your brains away for the moment. Brains are good for mathematics. Do the calculation. To understand the ways of God, you need the mind and heart of Joseph and Mary. No words. They have no questions. Have you noticed? When the angel tells them, why to go to Egypt? Son of God? This is Son of God, and you are speaking from the angel, you are telling me to run away, and you have no control? No questions. That is a great lesson in the midst of challenges and struggles. Put your questions away. When things are beyond comprehension, put your brains away, and like Joseph and Mary, learn to practice silence. God is in control. This is God's script. This is His drama. My small drama is interwoven to God's great drama. I don't understand my own drama. How can I understand God's drama? So silence is wisdom. But remember this, my drama is completely, mysteriously interwoven into the drama of God. Nothing by accident. Nothing should be a surprise. Nothing should be a shock, because everything is according to the script. This family, think about the things in the script. This child from above, Joseph has no role. running for, going to Bethlehem and a cowshed. No place for the child to be born. Then say, rise, up you go to Egypt. Now come back to Israel, come back here and go to Nazareth. Series of questions. There's no why from Joseph and Mary. That is a lesson for you and me. Always have that sense of the transcendent, sense of the divine, what is beyond my human comprehension, beyond my little brains. There are things which are beyond my understanding, the things which are unknowable. Reverence. That is the psalm, the response today. Fear of the Lord. Blessed are those who fear the Lord. That word fear doesn't mean to be afraid of God. It means something more beautiful. This fear is a reverential, silence-filled, wonder-filled approach to the divine. What is in front of me is too much for me to understand. The challenges and struggles are too much for me to accept and to understand. You enter into silence and wonder. Something great is happening. The fear of the Lord. Something wonderful is happening. And you approach the moments with a kind of prayer and a kind of trembling. No, God is at work in this. Even the challenges I face today, struggles I face today, the sufferings I go through, in all this, God is at work. God is at work. It's great faith to believe in everything God is at work. Again, that word of fear. When you carry something very precious, you are very careful. Suppose you are carrying a baby or something very precious in your arms. You are very careful not to drop the child. Because child is so vulnerable and so weak and so fragile. If you drop the child may die. So you are very careful when you hold a baby. There's a sense of fear. Hope I won't drop the child. This is the way we handle all that is mysterious. Didn't St. Paul say that treasure is concealed in earthen clay? The treasure is concealed, or the treasure you carry, you and me, we carry, it is within earthen clay. Within clay, we are all clay, but we carry a treasure. Now comes the most important point. What is this treasure? God has given Himself to you and me to be carried. Joseph and Mary, they carried this treasure, Jesus. The same Jesus is given to you and me. Not again, I'm saying the same treasure, Jesus is given to you and me to be carried all the time. But child is vulnerable. Drop the child. Carry this child, a precious treasure, carry carefully. Because I may drop the child any moment out of carelessness or pride. One has to be very careful. Revelation chapter 12. Why this child is vulnerable? Because there's a dragon outside. This is metaphor. There's always some dragon around you. Or let us say dragons around you. We use the words of Jordan Peterson. You are a chimpanzee with a million snakes within you. A chimpanzee with a million snakes, cunning snakes, cruel snakes, wicked snakes. So you are one person carrying all these snakes within you. There's a battle going on, the good and the evil. And you carry this precious baby. Don't opt to be careful, the dragons. The dragons will devour the child. So you be very careful, you are carrying the Son of God. You are carrying the Son of God, so fragile and weak. He needs our protection and care. It may confuse you. God needs. That is the way of God. He puts himself into our hands. Note that word again. God puts himself into our hands. You carry me. You carry me. That is the message of this feast day. But again, as I said, when you carry the baby, when you carry the Lord, when you carry the faith, your hands may tremble. If your hands tremble, that's a good sign. That is the psalm again. Those who fear the Lord and walk in his ways. You could have a dance in your steps, but you know your knees, your legs, your hands, they are trembling too, because you are carrying something very precious. Don't drop the child.